About a month ago, I did a randomized gift lock of Pokemon Heart Gold, which you should go check out, by the way, if you haven't already. The gift lock is pretty standard for Pokemon Heart Gold, so I was eager to do it in another Pokemon game, and this time we're doing it in Pokemon Fire Red. This run only allows Pokemon that I can obtain without throwing a Pokeball. So things like starters, fossils, any other gift Pokemon, and like Game Corner Pokemon are all valid for this run. I'll have a randomizer on, so I have no clue what my encounters are and what trainer Pokemon will be. This will be a hardcore Nuzlocke, so if you need any refresher on those rules, be sure to check the description down below. If you are hyped for this run, be sure to slam that like button and smash that sub button for more Nuzlocke content. Let's get into it. Welcome everybody back to the channel. Today we're doing a Pokemon Fire Red gift lock. Let's get it. All right, everybody, just like our last gift lock we did in Generation 2, we are going to have completely randomized starters. All the gift Pokemon we get will be randomized. It just adds an extra layer of depth, I think, to the challenge and makes it more exciting. So let's see what we got here. First up, we have Flareon. That's not a bad choice by any means, so definitely think about that. Masquerain, that's not a bad Pokemon either. That's definitely a good option. And last but not least, well, maybe least, Natu. Okay, I think I'm gonna go with Flareon here. Masquerain's good, but we only get like, I think 7 Pokemon for this run. I don't know the exact number, but we don't get a ton. So getting a good fire type off the bat, I think, is just the obvious pick. With the release of RE9 just around the corner, we're going to do a Resident Evil main character theme here. So we're going to name this Flareon Ethan after the main protagonist in, I almost said Final Fantasy, in Resident Evil 7 and 8. Let's get it. All right, everybody. So unlike our last gift lock, we don't actually get any extra Pokemon for the first gym. It is just going to be our starter against the first gym. And then to top it all off, we won't get another gift Pokemon besides one other gift Pokemon until the 4th gym. So it's going to be a little bit of a grind off the bat. I'm a little worried about the beginning of this challenge. I think if we can make it past the beginning, we should be fine, but this first little bit of this challenge is going to be brutal. But I'm excited for this run. I think it's going to be the hardest challenge they've done maybe on the channel. We'll see what happens. But if you guys are excited for this run, be sure to hit that sub button, that like button, all that good jazz down in the comments below. Alright, everybody, and just like that, we are at the first gym leader. Thankfully, Ethan did learn Embers, so we have some stab on him. But that moveset is still pretty bad. It's going to be Ethan versus the world right now. Let's see what Brock's got. Only 2 Pokemon here. If it's nothing crazy, we should be fine here, right? Like that. That's probably pretty bad. We'll see what happens, but oh, okay, it's got magnitude. Yeah. This may not go very well. Okay, click scratch, throwing a little bit. Maybe a high roll or a crit. Okay! Alright. Maybe something else? Maybe we get out of this? Okay, we just get out of this. Just scot-free like that. Just a super lucky first gym. I thought we were actually kind of cooked there with the Doug Trio, but it's a frail Pokemon. Gonna pull out the win for the first gym badge here. The first gym badge in this run, I mean, it's all luck, really, right? I mean, especially with the randomizer turned on, it really just depends on my luck right now. But down goes the Oddish, and just like that was a really, really easy first gym. Gonna get another Pokemon, the free Magikarp that you get right before Mount Moon. That's obviously an encounter for this run. So yeah, we're gonna get that, and then we won't get anything else until after the 3rd gym. All right, everybody, this old man here is going to give us our next encounter. I don't know if it's going to tell us until we... Okay, a coughing. That's not bad by any means, man. I will certainly take that. That's some nice bulk. Not helping us with our ground weakness, but it's still a good Pokemon. All right, we're going to name this coughing Carlos after the main, I guess, dual main character from Resident Evil 3. Welcome to the team. All right, everybody, we are here at gym number 2. This is the squad going into gym number 2. I gave Ethan the Silk Scarf. It only helps for quick attack, but I have no held items right now, so it's better than nothing, right? But it's gonna be a 2-1-2 here. I'm feeling decent. I really like the buildings of this squad. Obviously, we got to go through another gym after this if we want to get more Pokemon, but I think we got a good shot here. Centric off the bat. Just like that, Centric goes down. One more Pokemon left here for Misty. Let's see what she's got here. Ooh. We're in a good position for this, thankfully. I think I'm gonna Super Fang. That does a lot of damage. Please one-shot from this range. Okay, it does. Very, very lucky that we had a Flareon there, but Down goes Metagross, and just like that, that is 2 gym badges to her name. We're flying through this game so far. All right, everybody, we're taking on our rival Clean here. I don't think this fight's going to be too tricky, but we'll see what happens. Down goes Primeape. That was really free. Ooh, Poliwhirl. Okay, our first kind of scary water type here. All right, whatever. I'll take a bubble. That's fine. Poliwhirl goes down. Kind of avoided an annoying water type here. Yeah, I need to get like an electric or a grass type. A grass type would be actually the most ideal for this team right now. That's like the thing we need. Ladybug. Okay, that's free. All right, everybody, we're here at the 3rd gym. Here is the team. Ignore HM, dude. I just needed some HMs. I did end up teaching Ethan Thunderbolt. I got another team for Thunderbolt. The free dig TM that they give you was also Thunderbolt in this game, so I just thought, why not? So Ethan's moveset's looking pretty sick right now. Carlos is looking basically about the same as ever. Carlos should evolve after this gym, which will be really nice. So starting off with the Curlia, that should be pretty easy for us. Down goes the Curlia. Just hit one shot it with bite. Girafarig. I could also bite this. Down goes the Girafarig. This is not too difficult in the slightest until it throws out a Lugia. This is insane, dude. This has been... I don't think I've had this great of luck in a randomizer so far. I'm saying this because we did start with a really good starter, but now this is where the run's going to get a little bit more interesting. All right, everybody, while we were leveling up on the way to Celadon City, we have a Carlos evolution here. Pretty pumped about this. Like I said earlier, Weezing's just giving me a nice wall on this team. And yeah, I'm loving it. I don't know. I can't think of anything else to say right now. All right, everybody, we've made it to Celadon City. I am going to get the Gift Eevee here. I should note real quick, I'm only getting 1 encounter here in Celadon. I know we can get the Casino Pokemon, but I think just opting for the Eevee instead, it's per Nuzlocke rules, 1 encounter per area. So I think this is going to limit myself to getting, not too busted of a team. Let's see what this Eevee is. It says it's an Eevee. That's not what it is. A Ghastly. Okay. Wow, that's actually really, really good. I will certainly take that. We're going to name this future Gengar Ada after... She's not really like a main Resident Evil character. Like, we only play as her in 6, but she's a mainstay of the franchise. I think that makes enough sense. All right, everybody, we are getting an evolution on Ada here. We're getting ourselves a Gengar. I'm super pumped to have a Gengar. It's not really great for our weaknesses. It just makes us even more weak to ground, but Gengar is just a really solid Pokemon. Only thing that sucks is that Ghost can be physical in this game. But I also was able to teach this thing Thunderbolt, and also Needle Arm too. I got the team from Surge, so we can kind of make it a special attacker just across the board, even if it doesn't have any stab here. But Gengar should still be a super good add to this team. It has Clear Body too. That's what Weezing has, but this is what it's rocking with right now. I actually lied. We're not going to be able to get the next encounter that I wanted to until after the 4th gym. It's not within the level cap, and I don't want to risk losing any Pokemon to any of those trainers. So I'm going to play it safe and just take on Erika with these 3 Pokemon. HM Dude obviously doesn't count, but I'm liking the chops of this team so far. All right, everybody, we are here at the 4th gym leader. I'm feeling pretty good about it. I like the new addition of Gengar on the squad. Fits pretty well. Just a little break at the 4th wall here a little bit. I have been sick for the past couple of days. I haven't recorded this run in a minute, so if I sound a little stuffy, a little nasally, that's why. So it should be fine. All right, everybody, we're here at Erika. I'm going to give you a very brief team recap here. We got our starter Ethan here, about the same as ever, rocking still only Ember, which kind of blows. Carlos has finally evolved into a Weezing, which is pretty sick. Got Sludge, Sky Attack. Need some better moves on him for sure. And our new addition, Ada, the Gengar. Pretty sick moveset. Only thing that sucks is Ghost is physical in this game. I don't know if it updated it at all. I don't think it did. I can check. But definitely going to be coverage moves more or less on Ada here. And then we can also go to the dojo and get one of the Hitmons. It'll be randomized, of course. So that was really easy. Down goes Fearow. Next up is Girafarig. That's pretty easy. I just stay in and bite. Yeah, that's really free. All right, down goes Nidoking. The freest gym of my life is done. I've been saying that way too much this run. It's going to come back and bite me. All right, the gym trainers are done. I don't know if it's actually going to show us what it is. Okay, a Cyndaquil or a Zapdos. Okay, well, I was going to be like, well, we should just go Cyndaquil. Or, I'm sorry. I don't want to go Cyndaquil because it's a fire type, but guess what? I don't play with legendaries. This would be really cool, but I guess we got to go Cyndaquil, right? Yeah, I can't go with anything else, so welcome Cyndaquil, another fire type. Cyndaquil is one of my favorite starters across all Pokemon games, so I'm going to name him after one of my favorite Resident Evil characters, Chris Redfield. Welcome to the team. All right, everybody, we're taking on Giovanni for the first of 3 times. This fight might be a little easy because I'm a little over-leveled, but blame the goofy Gen 1 leveling scale, and I just wanted to go get another Pokemon. So, debut of Chris here in our run. I actually did give him the team for Calm Mind. We'll make it work. I just hope we can get some sort of coverage moves. I just hope we can get something that's not weak to ground. Like a grass type on this team, I'm fine. Like, that's all I need is a grass type, and I'll be perfectly fine. Down goes Primeape. That was really, really easy. I got close on there with Carlos. I got a little greedy. It was under control. It was fine. All right, everybody, we're taking on our rival here in Silphco. This is going to be a tricky fight. This is usually one of the more difficult rival fights in the game. So, let's get it. Kabutops off rip. I'm leading with Ethan here. I think I just stand in T-Bolt, to be honest. I see no reason not to. Clean one shot. We'll take that all day. Blissey. This should take out Blissey. Nice. Ladian Lamau. Down goes Ladian. Free as can be. Exploud. Down goes Exploud. I think one more Pokemon left. And down goes Dustox. We get a new encounter finally. I'm pumped. I just need it to be something that's not weak to ground. All right, let's see what he's got. It says Lapras. I'm pretty sure. Dude. Oh my god, man. This game really wants me to use legendaries, doesn't it? Well, not using this guy. Not allowed. Cannot use I can't believe that, dude. I can't believe I just got a Rayquaza. Oh, I don't know if I'm just, like, out of an encounter at this point, or do I pivot and maybe get one of the casino Pokemon just so I have a team of 6? Regardless of shenanigans out of my reach, we're fighting Giovanni here. Down goes Wigglytuff and down goes Giovanni for the 2nd time. That's embarrassing on his part. And now we have a dilemma to figure out. Oh, big development here. Ethan is getting Flamethrower. That is huge. Okay, everybody. So I think the best way to do this is I'm going to pick one of these 5 Pokemon at random. I have a number generator pulled up on my phone. This is going to be our actual next encounter. I know I said I didn't want to do this because it's technically getting rid of Nuzlocke rules, 1 encounter per area, blah, blah, blah. Whatever. I need something to replace the Rayquaza with. I don't want to just be out of an encounter. I think that's kind of lame. So one of these 5 will be our encounter for that. Let's see. I'm going to randomize it right now. Number 2. All right, let's see what we could have had. Abra could have been Tyranitar. Not a great start. Okay. Dratini was Raichu. That would have been pretty good. Scyther was Flareon. That's funny. And then, if I can click it, Porygon was Wigglytuff. All right. So we got... we got Corsola. That's... We're going to name this thing Wesker after Albert Wesker. I just think it's kind of funny if you would be a Corsola. So, welcome to the team, Wesker the Corsola. Alright, everybody, we have made it to Koga's gym. Got to battle the traders here, and then it is going to be 5th gym leader time. It's basically steamrolling through the rest of the gym leaders now. We basically just do them all back to back to back. I have, like, no story beats. But the only thing I have to do is, like, the Pokemon Mansion. And then we're set. So, should be a really easy string of last couple of fights, hopefully. Corsola doesn't add too much to her team. Mr. 7 Minutes over there doesn't really do a whole ton. It's a water type. So, like, it's more type diversity, which is nice, but not the most ideal thing in the world. All right, everybody, we are at Koga. I'm going to give you a quick team recap here, just because we've had a lot change. Ethan's basically the same. I gave him low kick. That was in the department store. Some decent coverage. Got flamethrower, like I said earlier. Looking pretty similar as is. Carlos is the exact same. Hasn't changed at all since the last team recap. Same thing with Ada got Shadow Ball. I just gave her that instead of I said Nightmare. Nightshade. So it might be better. I don't know. It's just good to have, I guess. Our newly acquired Chris, the Typhlosion, is rocking Rolling Kick and Calm Mind just for some coverage and some setup. Would like a better moveset on him, but it's chill for now. And our newly acquired Wesker, the Corsola, Mr. 7 Minutes himself, rocking Heal Bell, Rock Blast, Surf, and Recover. Actually a pretty decent moveset. Recover's really nice, and Heal Bell could be some good utility as well. Ursaring off the bat. Don't love seeing that. I'm relatively specially bulky, and it doesn't have any special attack. Eat that super well. I will certainly take that. All right, down goes Ursaring. Ursaring's low-key a scary Pokemon to see in these early randomizers. It just has a big attack stat. Feraligatr. Okay, I could stay. I could hang. Okay, it should only have Bite. I'm gonna stay in and T-Bolt. If I don't one-shot, I should eat 1 bite. It's got decent special attack. Okay, I one-shot. I am 8 levels above. For whatever reason, this gym fight is bizarre with the levels. So, Kabutops, that's your level 51. I could also just stay in. Nice, down goes Kabutops. This is the Ada sweep right now. All right, just like that, I think this is gonna be a one-shot here. It is, down goes Cacturn, and that is a easy 5th gym badge. All right, everybody, so we're here about to revive the fossils. I actually went and grabbed the old Amber because I'm gonna pick between which one's better. I think it tells us, Spinda, okay. No. Let's see what the old Amber is going to be. Fearow, okay. I mean, Fearow just the better Pokemon. Yeah, we'll go with Fearow. We're gonna name this Fearow Luis after Luis Serra in RE4. This is gonna be our final team. Not bad. We still are a little bit weak to kind of like some situational things. Like if there's a ground type with rock coverage, that's definitely scary, but I do like this team. It can definitely put in some work. Fearow helps us with some fighting type things as well. All right, everybody, we're taking on Sabrina here, the 6th gym leader, who also has the same level cap as Koga. So level 56, 4 Pokemon. Here we go. Aggron off rip. Not the best lead for me here. I'm gonna flip out. Look at Wesker go. We love to see that. We love to see that. Down's Aggron. Magneton. Not the best thing to see here. This flamethrower, my dude. This should be a clean one-shot. Nice. Steelix. I could stay in. You know what? We ball. We stay in. We stay in every day of the week. Steelix has no special defense. Just what I thought. One-shot city here, man. One-shot city. Who's your last Pokemon? Arbok. Okay, this is free. Cuss like that. Another easy gym, man. Another easy gym. I'll take it, but really want this difficulty to crank up a little bit, man. This has been a little too easy. All right, everybody, we're here at gym number 7, Blaine. This is our squad going into it. Basically the same. One thing to note here is that Chris got flamethrower, which is pretty baller. So other than that, not too much else has changed. Maybe we get a challenge, finally. I don't know, I'm saying this and then I eventually find something. I know how Nuzlocke works, so whatever. I know how Nuzlocke work. That's exactly what I mean. Okay. Wesker actually has something that's super effective against him. Is kind of why I'm thinking we go out to Wesker. Let's go out to Wesker. I'm gonna go out to Wesker. I hope it doesn't D-dance. It D-dances. Okay, it's fine. That's not bad damage. If I hit 5 times, I think I kill. I hit 2 times. Alright. So he's got Dragon Dance, or I'm sorry, he's got Dragon Claw and Crunch, which are both special. If he flies, it's not going to do a lot. So he's really only raising his speed. I mean, I'm fine. I'm fine here. He's going to potion. This is scary. I mean, but if he gets to +6, that fly is going to go crazy and I'm going to have to sack something. I don't think Wesker lives that, even through the resistance. I need to get more than just 2 hits on these Rock Blasts, man. All right, he's +4. Nice. All right. Wesker gets it done. Scary. Super, super scary. Wesker pulls through, though. Vileplume. All right, that's a little bit of a break. Gotta hop out with Wesker. Let's show this Vileplume Chris's new technique called Flamethrower, which could also be called Boulder Punching if you wanted to as well. No, I'm not going to stop making those jokes because those jokes are hilarious. Down goes Vileplume. Halfway done with the fight. All right, last Pokemon, Blaine's Ace. Who is it going to be? Ariados. Okay. Okay. I think we're fine. I think we're okay here. Blaine is done after a insanely scary lead. Pivoted out of it well. Like I said earlier, if even Crunch or Dragon Claw were physical in this game, I was cooked. I was definitely wiping. But I couldn't stop it from Dragon Dancing. And thankfully, I was just able to have the perfect Pokemon in there to just sit and eat hits. So, all right, everybody, we're here for the final gym in the Fire Red gift lock here. Take it on Giovanni here. 5 on 6 could be a scary lead. Oh, Okay, yeah, that is a scary lead. Blizzard to Chris. I'm gonna go out to Wesker. It's the safer play, I think. Probably has Fly. Ooh, nice crit. Hit like 4 times just so we can be done. Okay. Wesker never was to hit 4 times. He's withdrew the Dragonite. Okay. Machamp. Down goes Machamp. Probably back out to the Dragonite. Yup. I don't know if a Thunderbolt's gonna kill, but I'm just gonna play it safe. Alright, you know what? I don't think it can do anything. I'm calling this bluff. Wing attack. Okay, yeah, it can't do much. Probably actually a little bit of a throw, but I want to speed up this process a little bit. Sick. Down goes Dragonite. Sea King. Sea King. Swag. It does. 2 more Mons left for Giovanni. Crobat. The levels in the gyms are so weird. I don't know why they aren't more consistent. I don't know why it's like, oh, level 55 and your ace is 65. It's just, it's so bizarre, man. Last Pokemon is Wailord. Sweet. That is all 8 gym badges in the Fire Red gift lock. Deathless so far. I feel pretty good about that. We are here right before the Elite Four. Going into it, I feel good. I mean, we've been steamrolling this whole game so far, right? But I think this team has got some weak points. We're pretty frail across the board. This will be the team going into the Elite Four. I got to level them up still to the cap. And then I also got to see if I can get Luis burnt or poisoned before the fight as well. Just because that'll be nice for guts. Alright, everybody. We are here at the Elite Four. Rocking this team. I'm going to show you the quick team recap here real quick. First up, we got our starter, Ethan. Holding the Chesto Berry. Rocking the same moveset as ever. Didn't feel the need to change Ethan's moveset up too much. Next up, we got Carlos the Weezing. Kind of the jack of all trades right now. Got Ice Punch. I got that in Victory Road, and I got Mudshot along the line, so just thought I'd give it to Carlos. But like I said, he's holding Never Melt Ice for that Ice Punch. We got the Boulder Punching Man himself, Chris Redfield, aka the Typhlosion. Same moveset as ever. Calm Mind can be funny, and holding the Black Belt for that Rolling Kick. Next up, we got our newest addition, Luis the Firo, rocking a kind of lame moveset, I'm going to be honest, but it has Guts. That's pretty baller. And it's got the Silk Scarf, which is pretty cool. Next up, we got Ada, the Gengar, kind of the best Pokemon on our team, low-key. Thunderbolt, Needle Arm, Shadow Ball, and Confuse Ray is what she's had for a while now with the King's Rock. Last but certainly not least, Mr. 7 Minutes himself, Albert Wesker, rocking the same moveset as he's had the entire game, but holding the Sea Incense. It'll be alright. Good support Pokemon, right? Alright, man, let's dance. It is Elite Four time for the Pokemon Fire Red gift lock. Randomized gift lock. It's an important one. Alright, Furret up next. Or up first, not next. Alright. Down goes Furret after several low kicks. Good that it burned through potions with that, though. I'd much rather it than something else. Dustox. That's a flamethrower. Why did you send this thing out next? I don't know, would it have like an ancient power or something? I don't know. Who knows why I sent this thing out, but down goes Dustox. Get a nice chain kill there. Who's next? Articuno. That's another chain kill, probably. I'm just going to click Flamethrower again. I'm going to do the same thing, but again. Watch me do it again. Probably won't one-shot because this thing's a little bit bulky. Almost did. Mind Reader. Lamau. Smell you later, Articuno. Lame legendary anyways. No, actually, Articuno's my favorite of the 3. No Articuno slander will be tolerated. Even though I don't use legendaries. Alright, who's next? Slacking. I don't love that. I'm going to Ada, just to be safe here. Because it shouldn't... Swagger. It shouldn't have a move to hit Ada with. It probably doesn't have Feint Attack anymore. We fought one earlier that did, but that was like 30-some levels ago, so it's surely learned some new moves by then. Well, no, here, I guess. Yeah, okay, we're good. Alright, I did some neat pivot strats there with Wesker and Ada to take down this Slacking. It was just spamming Swagger, and then I would switch Ada back in on a Flail or a Counter, and it wouldn't affect Ada, so that was pretty easy. Last Pokemon up next is Sudowoodo. That's pretty easy. That should be a Wesker cleanup here. Just like that, it is all done. Lorelei could not handle the dance, and she is out. It's time for Bruno. I didn't take any damage, to my knowledge. I have not healed my team at all. I'm pretty sure I took no damage. Luis didn't count. He was already at 196 going into that. He just took a tick of poison damage, and then I went to go heal my team. That was pretty cool. All right, after A really good first fight for us. It's time for Bruno. Let's see what happens here. Still got our full team behind us. Still feeling pretty good. Bennett. That's not too bad. We can handle that. All right, down goes Bennett. That was not too bad. Who is up next? Oh! I wish I didn't ask that question. Oh! Man, I don't know what to do here. So, my dilemma here, it definitely has H-Pump. I'm mostly worried about H-Pump. I need to get Ada in so I can Thunderbolt this thing down. I'm not switching Ada in on an H-Pump. If I got lucky and it missed, you know, sure, but I feel like I have to sack something or get set up in a way where I can get Ada in fine. I have to sack, I think. I think I'm gonna have to sack something. And if I had to pick, it's between Luis and Wesker. Yeah, I hate to do this. I really hate to do this, and I hope I'm not overreacting, but he might eat one, but I don't know if anything would be best here. Mega Kick can miss. It's gonna Drill Peck for damage. Maybe this gives Ada some better range to kill here. Double Edge. That'll do some recoil. S in the chat to Luis. Sorry, bro. I had to sack somebody, and I need Wesker up. I just need that water type coverage. All right. He didn't take any recoil damage, which kind of sucks. I don't think this will kill from this range. Oh, that might instigate a potion, though. That might be even worse. Did I throw? I don't know. Maybe it kills from this range. It certainly could. Oh, let's go. That's actually massive. All right, F's in the chat to Luis. Real one, had to sack. I don't think he did a single thing in this run besides that. Doesn't matter. That was massive. All right, Gardevoir. We have a full health Ada for this fight. And catch this S-ball, my dude. All right. We're cooking. That death was really unfortunate for Luis, but I don't know. Somebody had to go. It's a Kyogre spamming H-Pump. There's not much I could do about that. All right, Blaziken. Worrying of the future sight. I probably just Thunderbolt here. Okay, I just Thunderbolt again. Cool. Down goes Blaziken. That's not bad. I'd much rather him click Mirror Move than Blaze Kick, actually. Crit, that didn't matter. All right, who is your last Pokemon? Nidoqueen. All right, and just like that, that should be a Bruno dub. Nope, missed out on the kill, I guess. Whatever. All right, now there should be a Bruno dub. Maybe. Probably. Nice. All right. We lost Luis. It was a needed sack. We got out of the Kyogre-sized hole that we could have been in. I'm okay with it. We still have a good team of 5. It sucks, but it had to be done. We'll keep the Silk Scarf on Luis. All right, with one death behind us, we go on and take on Agatha. I said on twice. Not a great sentence there by me, but whatever. We're going to have 2 5-on-5s and then a 6-on-5. So we're going to be either on par or understaffed for the rest of this run. Hit him off the bat. Still lead with Ethan. Let's bite. Why not? Maybe we get a flinch or 2. Look at that. Ask and you shall receive. Let's see if Flamethrower does more here. Probably not, but I kind of just want to see if it will or not. About the same. It's going to heal itself. Okay, actually perfect. We can just knock this thing out. Sick. Down goes Hypno. Future Sight, I think, hits this turn for Alligator. Oh, it does not hit this turn. Okay. I got H-Pump coming my way. Probably Wesker here makes the most sense. I was really expecting a water move. I guess I just stay in, right? Let's recover, actually. I'm just gonna stall out his H-Pumps. I have that resource. I might as well do it. This should take out the Feraligatr. I kind of overplayed that, low-key, but Wesker's full health, even so. I should be perfectly fine. So, whatever. Down goes Feraligatr. And 8 is still pretty good health, so. 3 Pokemon left. Skarmory. I could probably just layup here, right? This is a layup kill, right? This thing has a lot of defense, but I don't think it's a ton of spit death. So we should be fine. Sweet. Alright, nice layup kill right there. 2 mons left. Cast form. Rain dance. Okay, cool. Yeah, I don't know what this thing really would have had. I mean, maybe like Blizzard or Fire Blast would have done a lot, but it's a cast form. I think we'd be okay. All right, cool. Cooking throughout this fight. Who is the last Pokemon on Agatha's team? Ooh. Okay, the Cook might oh, I don't like that. Rain boosted Hydro Pump. This isn't looking very good. I'm gonna be honest, gang. So, this thing's gonna click Hydro Pump. And it's going to mess my team up. I kind of need to stall the rain out. I really wish I had Recover up. I'm going to go out into Wesker. And then we pivot back into Carlos. It's a last Pokemon, so I can afford to stall a bit to get Ada back out. If I could stall between Carlos and Wesker, maybe Ethan if I have to. I should be okay here. I just gotta get this rain out. How much is this gonna do, man? This is gonna do a lot, isn't it? I'm gonna go out to Carlos. I'm gonna hope for a miss or like something else. It clicks. H pump. Oh my god, dude. Dude, this sucks. Water types are the bane of my existence this run, bro. Could be a miss somewhere in that equation, which would also really help. Ideally, I would like to not sack anybody, but this rain boosted Hydro. I think I'm going to send Wesker out. Carlos has too much bulk and move utility. Wesker is just a bad water type. Yeah, I'm going to do this. There goes H-Pump. Down goes Wesker. F's in the chat. To Mr. 7 Minutes himself. Bring out Ethan. I should outspeed, actually. That was my other thing. I should outspeed. Is the rain stop or is it still going? The rain stopped. Okay, that's big. We can T-Bolt. I might be able just to knock it out here and I don't have to bother going out to Ada. No. Attract. Do I think Ada lives 1 at the current range? Crit? No. Definitely not a crit. I don't want to play with getting through Retract. It's too risky. Hope the Hydro Pump doesn't kill. Hope it hits Rain Dance. I think this is my best play. This is my best play. This is my play. Okay, perfect. 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 I should be able to kill here. We should be able to end this. Please. Please. Come on, man. Please. Please. Oh! No! No! Oh! He missed! He missed! Okay, okay. Let me make sure this is probably the play. It's gonna potion. I need like a para or a high roll. I need a high roll into a... Oh... This may not work out, but I still think it has to be it. It's just gonna put us back into the spot we were just at, basically. Actually, that did more. It's just down to the roll again. It's down to whatever roll it wants to give us. Oh. Oh. Dog. Down goes Agatha. What an Elite Four this has turned out to be. We're losing Pokemon left, right, and center, but we're performing well enough. We've got our heavy hitters intact still. We've got Chris, Ada, and Ethan, and Carlos. Carlos is a heavy hitter. I don't know if we can win this. I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but I think power creep's just gonna catch up with us. Maybe we'll get lucky. We fought a lot of water types. All right, everybody. Our second to last fight of the run is Lance. I don't know how to feel. I want to puke. We'll see what happens. Ampharos. I say Ethan here. Carlos I know has Mudshot, but I think Ethan's our better pull here. Oh, he has speed boost? Bro, that's gross. And there's the light screen. Okay. Great start. Maybe a burn. Can I get a little hacks? I'm gonna hard swap to Carlos. I probably should have done this from the start, maybe, but... Oh, it withdrew. Oh, dude, that's like the worst thing to see. It has Earthquake and Fissure. I mean, Earthquake just runs through this whole team, right? Lower speed, it's already slow. Yeah, let's put Missile. It has Future Sight. Why do you have Future Sight? Okay. I just gotta stay in. There's Fissure. There it is! Bring it on home! The Oko move strikes again in a Smellbert Nuzlocke. I think it's GG, boys. I mean, I might be able to get past this fight, but... Boy, oh boy, it's just not in the cards. It really just is not in the cards. King's Rock flinch is actually very funny. Maybe Ada can pull through, but yeah, Thunderbolt, this is fine. I'm just worried about the Ampharos. That Ampharos is spooking me in the back. But if I can get through the rest of the team, then I can exhaust more of my resources against it. So, I don't know, maybe. Yeah, honestly, I might be able to set up on this thing. I low-key might be able to set up on this thing. Yeah, I'm going to get another one off. I'm going to go to +3. 135, down to 88. I gotta go. I might be able to deal with the Ampharos with this setup. I might be able to. Slam the Flamethrower. I can eat your Thunder. I'm +3 SPDF. I hope I can at least. Okay. Scary Ampharos down. Who's your last Mon? Arbok. We're fine. We're so fine. We're so fine. Alright. I think we're gonna make it. We're gonna make it to the dance. We're gonna make it to the Super Bowl. Now, what type of team are we gonna be? Are we gonna be 2016 Atlanta Falcons? Or are we gonna be 2016 New England Patriots? Alright, everybody. We have our team of 3 assembled. Chris, Ada, and Ethan. We're gonna avenge the fallen. It's a 3v6 against our rival Clean. It all comes down to this. Winner or go home. We're here. I didn't think we were going to make it here. It's very climactic. It all depends on what Clean has. Technician Clean. Tentacruel. Of course he would have a water type. Why wouldn't he? Perfect. He's throwing. Okay. We're getting some nice AA. I said AA. I don't know what I'm doing right now. I'm so nervous. We're getting some nice AI throwing here. As long as this doesn't low roll, we should be fine. Perfect. All right. We're in. We're in. One down. The cargo. My car! I probably 2-shot. I don't 1-shot. Ooh, I 3-shot. Ooh, okay. I definitely S-ball here now. I'm worried about a rock slide. I'm very worried about a rock slide. But I think Ada is my best call here. AI is throwing so much here. I think I kill here. I might miss, actually. I barely do. Okay, 1 flamethrower is not bad. Why did that do so much? Oh, Oh, I should have gone out to Ethan because he's got low kick. Oh, I'm throwing, dude. I'm throwing. Hopefully, this dude, if that comes back, if that bites me in the butt, we wasted a potion, so that's positive. That's at least some positive notion there. Oh, good God. Yeah, this is the homie that has an absurd amount of defense. He's heavy as can be. Got a bad moveset though. I think I stay in low kick. I probably don't 2-shot. Yeah, he's got a really bad moveset though. There's the Hyper Beam. I should have gone out to Gengar. Actually, this is fine if he dies. Ethan the GOAT? Father of the Year? Ethan Winters, dude? Let's go! Oh, what is this? What is this? What is this? Don't be speed. Don't be speed. Don't be speed. Okay, that's fine. I still kill here, right? Dude, Ethan held. He held, man. What a go. Halfway done. Ursaring. Ooh. Only thing that could be an issue here is PP stalling. I'm a little worried about. But with rest here, yeah, that's gonna be an issue, actually. Flame body. Oh, that's so dumb. Okay, we get a crit. I was worried about the PP stall. Now Ada's burnt. Alright, 2 Mons left. Meganium. This is what I was talking about. I could... Oh, this is rough, man. This is rough. Because now I'm kind of relying on Chris to kill the last Mon. Because Ada's low now, too. Because of the burn. If I set it up right, Ethan could come in and get the kill. It's ultimately gonna come down to the last Pokemon. I think I'm gonna let Ada go down and then go into Ethan. And then if I have to sack, and then if Ethan ends up dying, I can go out into, I have to go into Typhlosion. Alright, it's Solar Beaming here. Gets a Solar Beam off. Rest in peace, Ada. This probably won't kill you. This does. Rest in peace, Ada. Honestly, the reason we made it this far. Okay. We go out to Ethan. Barry. Oh, you have lefties, maybe? I hate that. Absolutely hate that. No light screen up, though. It outsped me. I didn't think that was going to happen. Okay. It's Chris's time to shine, man. It's all up to Chris. Lefties, that whole exchange was completely redundant now. Love that. Alright. Do I Calm Mind? Oh, dude, this is like a run. This is like a run saving decision here. I think I Calm Mind just so I can set up for the next Pokemon. I know I can't think like that, but if I want any chance at winning this, I think I kind of need to set up. Alright. I'm gonna try to get to +2. That's my idea here. I'm just ripping it. I'm ripping it. I'm ripping it. I'm ripping it. I'm ripping it. We're letting it rip. Beyblade style. I might one-shot, maybe. Oh, okay, okay. Or deja vu, right? I have to be able to kill this thing. Please again. Boys. I don't know. I don't think so. I don't think, we know what this thing has. We know what its moveset is. I know I'm +1. It's not gonna Blaze Kick. It's probably just gonna Sky Uppercut. It could miss. I would Flamethrower here. That's gonna do the most, but it's resisted. I am +1. I could set up a bit more. I think I'm gonna Calm Mind again. Maybe he clicks Mirror Move. If he Calm Minds, that's not the best, actually. He Sky Uppercuts. How much is this doing? Yeah, it's GG's. I think it's GG's, boys. I think even if I wasn't +2. Yeah. You win some, and you lose some. That Elite Four was just perfectly designed to mess me up. I might have been able to play better here and there. I really would have liked to see that last exchange. I should have save stated just so I could see for purposes. I mean, I was relying on a miss at that Sky Uppercut. I thought Ethan was going to outspeed the Meganium too. That didn't really end up mattering. What I should have done is I should have gone harder on Calm Minding on the Meganium. I was just worried about the level advantage and if Chris would outspeed the last Pokemon, because I would have been 3 levels below. Yeah, man, that's a brutal loss when you're that close and you lose. I've lost the 2 that I lost before. I wasn't really close. The thing with this run, right? It's all dependent on luck and who I get on my team. 2 of my Pokemon, Wesker and Luis, aren't good. Fearow and Corsola aren't good Pokemon. Carlos, he's an alright Pokemon. Weezing's fine. Ethan and Chris are both great. 2 fire types. Ada's great. No bulk. I had no special bulk on this team. That's what screwed me over. And not having a designated water counter was the dagger. If I had if I got like a, I don't know, like a jump luff or something instead of Firo, I probably would have been fine throughout that run. Well, it's not how I wanted it to end. It's probably not how you guys wanted it to end, but I thank you nonetheless for sticking to the end. This was a really fun run. I wanted to do another follow-up on the gift lock after the heart gold one because I had a blast doing that. And funnily enough, it ended up basically happening the same way, except for the very end. You know, we steamrolled through the beginning part of the game up until the Elite Four, and then we struggled, and then it came down to one Pokemon. I was really hoping that Typhlosion could join Weavile in that GOAT status, but wasn't in the cards for this time. I probably will revisit this run. I don't know when. I definitely want to revisit. I have a couple other runs planned. I do have another run I need to revisit that is going to be soon. That one takes a little bit more priority in my mind, but we will come back to this one. I just don't know when. But yeah, man, thank you all so much for watching. Stick until the end, watching these videos. It means the world to me, the engagement, anything. Likes, comments, subs. It all means so much to me in this growing YouTube journey. But I hope you all have a fantastic rest of your night, day, evening, morning, whenever you're watching this. And please have a great rest of your day.